Tiny me?
Oh, there's...
Where did she come from?
Tiny, you get out of here. What are you doing here?
Hi.
I'm so happy that you're here.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming on to my show. Actually, it's funny. You're my first guest with this new set.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a beautiful set.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. How have you been, Jaiden?
I've been great. I don't even know what I've been up to. People ask what I'm doing, and I really just... I remember only 24-hour intervals.
You know what? I'm kind of like that too.
Yeah, it's not important. That's the past. I look to the future.
That's true. Why look back when we could look forward in time? So what have you been up to?
It's work, and that's it, I think. Work and looking at my little phone.
Are you addicted to your phone?
Yeah, it's like I don't even know what I do on the phone because I deleted Twitter off my phone, so I don't
Wait,
even
you
like
did?
go on Twitter. Yeah.
How do you do it?
I just deleted it, and somehow I was like, a subtle breeze of sunshine and happiness has entered my room.
Dude, I don't know how to get rid of it. I'm trying so hard, and it's funny because I was talking about this the other day with like my manager and then with my sister because I'm like, I look at Twitter and I just get anxiety.
Yeah, no, it was making me feel awful. That's why I deleted it. I replaced it with like Instagram Reels, you know. I'm one of those.
Instagram.
That's where all the screen time goes. I just scroll and I go, well, at least it's not Twitter and people saying mean things.
I haven't been on Instagram in so long. Wait, are people nice on Instagram?
Oh no, they're mean, but it's not directed at me.
Never mind.
I mean, people aren't mean to me on Twitter for the most part, but kind of, it's just people saying mean things about normal reels, but the reels are funny, you know?
Whoa. I remember when I first met you and I was like very starstruck because...
Really?
Yeah,
What?
I
Why?
love your videos.
Oh, thank you. I think we've had...
She's talking to me!
We've put you in a couple videos now.
I saw every time you make a reference, people send me the shots and I'm like, I gotta watch the video right away.
And it's just like a frame. It's funny because one of my storyboarders is super into VTubing, like way more than like even I was. So they were putting you in the videos like before I was even in the world of VTubing. So that like helped me be like, oh, I want to, you know, check out this person that was in the videos, and it's like, this person's awesome. Let's keep putting mouse in videos.
That's true, because I remember a long time ago there was like a reference of me on like a pizza box.
Yeah, I think that was like the first one.
And I was like, oh my god. I was thinking about it the other day. My sister, she was watching television and I never watched it. I haven't watched TV in 7 years.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. It's like, as soon as I left for college and like had no cable, I have not touched a TV remote.
Yeah, I don't watch TV, so it's like I haven't watched it in so long. And she's watching TV. I'm just like watching what's on there, and I'm just like, people watch this? And she's like, yeah, people still watch TV. But it's like, not everybody watches TV anymore. Everybody that I know just watches like streamers and watches like YouTube, and it's all about all this other stuff. It's not about television.
Yeah, or even just like Netflix shows or like anime and stuff. I hate commercials. Like I have such a low tolerance for like commercials on TV. They play that shit for so long.
Oh my god, it's true. I was watching TV like for the first time in years. They had so many ads on, like, but they were like really long.
What the f is going on over there? We used to tolerate that?
Like super long. I'm just like, bro, this is like even longer than the ads on Twitch. What the fuck is going on?
Like, I guess it's just how it was back then. It's like 10 minutes of ads.
It was like,
and then they play ads on it too, like at the bottom.
I was just like, I'm sorry, am I watching a show of ads? 10-15 minutes of nothing but ads, and it's like, what the f? And they're not even catered to me?
That's it. That is it. What isn't it? Because they're like, do you need like medication for being 80 years old? And you're like, no. And they're like, we're gonna play this 1 minute ad multiple times anyway.
It's always like old people medicine and all this other stuff that has nothing to do with me.
I do remember like the ads and the commercials for like kids channels though. Those used to hit. Have you ever gone through like what is like compilations of 90s?
Oh my god, I do that shit all the time.
Yeah, the 90s toys and stuff.
I do.
Oh.
I watch You know what I love to watch? Compilations of old holiday commercials, like Halloween commercials and Christmas commercials.
Yeah, it just hits. Maybe it's the nostalgia, but it's just so they don't make it like that anymore.
Where's the commercial magic?
You know, I'm never gonna shit on like stuff for children, but it is so different to be like the adult watching the kids consume their favorite things. You know, it is just so different from the stuff that we had. You know,
it's true.
It's like we had just as much brain rot. You know, we used to watch like Nightcore, Minecraft animation, stuff like that. Yeah, because like if I was 30 looking at like the kids making Nightcore, I would have been like a little bit of a hater too. I'll be honest.
It's true.
Have you heard the stories of like 2-year-olds when they're getting potty trained? They're like scared because they're like, skibbity toilet's gonna get me. And they're like, it's like halting their growth development because they're scared of skibbity toilet.
Oh my god, I taught my dad. My dad found out what skibbity toilet was and he loves it. He thinks it's hilarious.
I do want to one day like watch them all just because I want to know. I want to know what it is. You know, like I don't want to blind hate. I want to hate with research.
True.
After I won like the Mr. Beast cube thing, some of the people were not happy that like Logan
I was
Paul
happy
or
that you
Kais
won.
and Nat didn't win. You know,
I was happy that
Mouse.
you won, and I was cheering for you, and I watched that video.
Thank you. It was sure an experience, but apparently, like, I didn't see it because I think it was more on TikTok. Like, some people were like, this stupid bitch won and she's giving it to artists. Art's not even important. What a waste of money. It's like, okay, well, that take just means that I don't value your opinion. So you are void of all the entire statement.
It's just crazy because it's like, it's just the most vile things. And it's just like, bro, it's just, get over it. It's just a game.
Yeah, I do think that society has like gotten to a point where it's cool to be super mean if you're funny about it, you know? It's just like a place where we're at right now. And I don't know what it's gonna take to flip it around. Maybe that's what like Gen Alpha makes fun of Gen Z for. They're like, Gen Z is like, millennials are so unfunny and boring, and Gen Alpha goes, Gen Z's are really mean. You know, maybe that's what it's gonna take, but it's just like where we're at right now.
Well, I thought people were getting nicer on the internet. I was just like, man, but I think it's just self-contained to my community. Can you give me 1 second? I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, of course. Hi, chat. I'm sorry I'm so laggy. I don't know how to make myself not laggy. I'm like watching the stream and I'm like, well, that's just how I look. Oh god, what do I say? Oh, they're just looking at me. They're expecting me to do my job, and I don't know. I feel like I'm like, no, stop with the looking emotes. How many degrees away from Germa am I? I'm like literally 1 because Ross has done collabs with Germa. Like that's how close the internet is in the terms of the content creator community. And once you are that in touch with everyone, content isn't like the same. Like I used to love watching YouTube, and YouTube is so different from me now because I still love watching YouTube, but everyone is kind of like a coworker, right? So it doesn't hit the same. I've kept myself so distanced from Germa because he's like the one content creator that feels like a content creator to me still, and I don't want to ruin that. So there's been times where like I'll go to one of Ludwig's events or a convention and he's there, he's like in front of me, and I'm like, I need to leave. I don't want him to be real. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want him to talk to me. I don't want to shake his hand. I don't want he cannot be real to me. I need to keep my one content creator. And there was this one time, it was at TwitchCon, and I was with Jacob. We were going to like the main hotel gambling floor, and we met up with Connor, right? And we're like, hey Connor, good to see you. He's like, oh yeah, he invited us. He's like, we're just a group of us are playing roulette on the floor. So me and Jacob went up to Connor, and Sherma was at the table playing roulette. Like, I freeze. First of all, I get really starstruck, and I don't get starstruck with anyone. So I froze up. Jacob's talking to Connor, it's like normal, and then Jerma like turns around and like says a joke to the group. I instinctively I like look and I go, like, I turn away. I just like, I looked, I couldn't, it looked mean. I couldn't. I got scared, and I need to have my one guy, okay? He's also like retired, which is like sad. I can't have anything. I really like doing YouTube, but I want to be able to feel like I'm doing YouTube without being the YouTuber, right? And I have like some ideas of what how I want to do that. Obviously, like not anytime soon, but it's also scary, you know? It's scary being like, this is the one thing I've done for like 10 years, and I'm gonna, and you know what? I'm not doing it anymore. Do what makes you happy. It's hard because it's like YouTube still does make me happy, but it's not as much. I need to do something else to rejuvenate that passion. But I also want to make sure that, I don't want to say I'm like less passionate, but I want to be able to leave at a point where I feel like I can look back and say I left at a point where I was happy.
No, you're never leaving.
I'm trapped.
You're trapped.
Box over cheese.
You're trapped forever. You're never leaving. Did you know that I opened up a question submission form and people submitted questions to ask you?
Oh shit.
So I have a ton of questions.
I'm pretty sure I've got some answers. I'm down to answer anything.
From people that want to know things about you.
I've got the supply, the knowledge supply.
What made you decide YouTube was the career for you? Did you think you'd go back to art college?
Oh shit. I guess the times have really changed now. You can kind of just like decide you want to do YouTube. But back when I was 10 years ago, 16, it was like I wanted to do it, but I never thought I'd be like actually doing it, you know? You know?
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, it'd be so cool if I could make little animations and people would watch. It didn't feel like it could ever be a reality, you know? I feel like YouTube chose me over me choosing YouTube.
Yeah.
But I've always like really liked watching YouTube. I would watch like gameplay and vlogs, and when I stumbled onto Domix, he was the first like animator I stumbled onto, and I was like, I want to do that so bad. And now it worked out. Like, I promised my parents that like if YouTube didn't work out, then I would go back to college. And they're like, okay, then you can like take a gap year, I guess. And then it worked out. So I never like really wanted to go back to college, because by the time that I was like taking a gap year for college, my YouTube was doing pretty well. I think it was like 300, 400K when I dropped out. So yeah. I think it was kind of like I'm pretty sure that this could work out for a while. So I never intended to go back.
You know, school is not for everybody.
Like, this is talking from like an art student, but like especially art school.
Oh, out of all the videos you made, which are or is your favorite?
I think I always say that I like my Nuzlocke video. It's pretty high up because that was like a passion project of mine that I didn't know was gonna do well at all, right? Because like at the time, people didn't know what a Nuzlocke was. And like before I did YouTube, I really liked watching PokeTubers. Like, whenever I'd come back from school, I would like turn on YouTube and watch like a new episode that they were doing in their Nuzlocke challenge. And I was like, oh, I want to do a Nuzlocke one day. And I just never really did because I was just like, I'd start it and be like, I'm going to do something else now. So I finally was like, oh, if I do it for a video, then I'll finally be able to like do my own Nuzlocke and also make content of it. And it blew up. It's like my most viewed video, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. When I first dropped it, it also like didn't do that well. It was like a 6 of 10 in the YouTube scale. I was like, oh, that's not too bad. You know, it was a passion project. It's a little out there. And then it just blew up. So I kind of look at that one and be like, you know, you could like make the stuff that you know will work, but at the end of the day, it's the passion projects that feel the most rewarding.
I started doing Nuzlockes because of that video.
Nuzlockes have really like blown up. Not like purely because of mine, but like I think people just like know about them now.
No, it's because of you. I give you the credit.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, what's a Spanish phrase that you would like to learn?
I asked one of my friends how to say "kill yourself"
in Minecraft,
but I've forgotten.
What?
I've forgotten.
You want to know how to say "kill yourself" in Minecraft?
I think sometimes it's a helpful phrase. Am I wrong?
I mean, no. You're not wrong. Okay. You would say mátate.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what they told me.
Mátate, coño.
Yeah,
you could add a coño in there to like really make it stick, you know?
Thank you, Babs.
Pégate un tiro. Oh my god. Pégate un tiro like literally translates to like shoot yourself.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, in Minecraft.
You know, it's all for jokes. I'm not saying this to random people.
Is this to me, Jaiden? You're so sweet and kind. I could just cover a picture you saying that.
I'm sorry. It's just like that's something that I would have to go to someone who speaks Spanish to learn, and that's like the stuff that I'm interested in is like the Spanish like language slang that makes you like an actual speaker.
Well, if you ever want to say some Spanish shit, I'm the gal to ask.
What's one that you think I should know?
Oh, mama huevo.
Mama huevo.
Yeah, that's like cocksucker.
Is huevo egg?
Huevo is like egg, but it can also be like a testicle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I suppose that's how it is in English as well.
Oh, this is very important. Jaiden, who's your favorite Sanrio character? I did not add this question in.
Oh, shit. I have like this video idea that I want to do. If anyone steals it, I'm gonna know you stole it because it's my idea. But I want to do a video where I consume the actual like base content and media for like a lot of the silly cute little Japanese mascots like Hello Kitty and Rilakkuma and you know Chikawa and the egg yolk guy. Like I want to read I want to read the base media they come from and like talk about it because everyone just knows them for existing and being cute.
The one I know most about is Cinnamon because he's my favorite.
Oh, of course.
He's a very kind puppy. He's really cute. He loves to sleep. He loves drinking milk. He loves flying with his ears.
Aw. See, like, I would never know that just by looking at the little plushes of him.
Well, now you know, and now you're gonna know that Hello Kitty has a boyfriend.
She does?
Yeah, she does.
I think I heard that. Who's her boyfriend?
Her boyfriend's name is Dear Daniel.
Dear Daniel? What kind of name is that?
His name is Dear Daniel. He's a boy dressed as a cat.
This is just like Hello Kitty if she had a boy's haircut.
It's literally the same. But Hello Kitty's not a cat. She's a girl in a cat costume.
I've heard that.
And she's
that's like crazy lore.
She's British.
She's British?
What has been your favorite collaboration that you've been a part of to this day?
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. I really like doing anything with like my friends. That's always the collaborations I have like the most fun with. I don't really collaborate with people I don't know. I just want to feel like I have like some sort of connection going into something.
I feel the same way. Because I get a lot of people, you know, especially when you stream. I feel like streaming adds a lot of pressure because a lot of people come into the chat and they're like, I want you to collab with this person and I want you to collab with this and why haven't you collabed with this person yet? And it's like you want to answer them and you want to, you know, but it's like, how do I explain to people that it's like, I just want to feel a connection, and if I don't know them, I don't want to. At least not until I know them. But it's also, for sure. You know, I just need to have like some sort of conversation with them before it.
Collabs are so like vibes based that like if you don't feel like you can connect with someone, it's like, oh, this is a little rough.
Yeah, because you don't know, like, what if the chemistry just isn't there and it's just really awkward and rough for both people?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, Mouse.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck with the rest of your subathon.
Okay, bye, Jaiden.
Bye, chat.
Subscribe to Jaiden's channel. You're probably already subscribed anyway because everybody loves you here.
Thank
but if you don't, I'm gonna kick your butt.